So while you stand here in mountain pose, I'm just going to reflect a little bit on confidence. And most of us would like to feel more confident in some areas of our lives, in some specific situations. And our yoga practice can help us to achieve this. Our yoga practice realigns our posture and enables us to constantly keep our centre of gravity so that we feel really balanced and really solid. So we can learn to hold ourselves in a confident way. We can do this through practicing regularly. So most of the postures this evening are about posture and about holding ourselves confidently, lengthening up through our spines and finding that confidence through our strong standing legs and feet. So just taking 2 or 3 more breaths here in really strong mountain pose. Take a deep inhale and extending up to the sky here, reaching really tall to lengthen through our spine. And every time you inhale, see if you can reach up through your fingertips. Shoulder blades down your back. And as you exhale, we're going to gently twist to the right. Inhaling to centre, exhaling away. Breathing out anything that's holding us back. Finding this gentle twist. One more on each side. Coming back to extended mountain, inhaling deeply and exhaling down the centre line of your body. So just moving here in any way that feels good for you, just releasing if you've had a really busy day, if you've been holding on to some stress in your body, just let it go. How do you need to move? So we're going to come into Uttanasana, forward fold, and I'm going to tell you the benefits when we're down there. So when you're ready, inhaling, reaching tall once more. Exhale, folding from your hip crease, softening forwards, taking your hands down to wherever they reach, and breathing gently into your lower back. Enjoying this feeling of this fresh blood, gently, gently moving down into your head, around your brain. Strong breaths. Knowing that here we're stretching through our spine, which improves our posture. Two or three more breaths here in Uttanasana. Last breath. And as you inhale, uncurling one vertebra at a time to slowly, slowly come up to centre, rolling your shoulders back, and then interlink your fingers behind your lower back. Grind down through your feet. Inhaling, take a back bend. And exhale, fold forward once more. And this time, drawing your palms towards each other. Lifting your hands, lifting your arms to the sky. Shoulder blades towards each other. And take a gentle bend through your knees. Folding forwards. exhale to lower your hands to your bottom, and inhaling, coming up nice and slowly. Step your feet together, big toes pressing towards each other and hands to your heart. So let's find a really lovely balance point here through the middle of your feet. Feeling really grounded, but feeling the lightness through the top half of your body. Inhaling, reaching to the sky. And exhale, let's come into chair, pressing your knees towards each other. Strengthening through our lower back. Looking up if balance allows. And softening down into this chair with every exhale. Two more breaths. So on your next inhale, sweeping up, step your feet apart, and exhale into relaxed Uttanasana, softening everything to the floor. Let it go. Maybe take some ha breaths here, exhaling through your mouth. Exhale, soften once more to the floor. And use your inhale to uncurl yourself. And again, rolling your shoulders and just moving in any way that feels good. So moving in with the next part of our balance to come into tree. So extending down through your right leg and finding your preferred tree pose this evening. Maybe toes on the floor, or the inside of your calf, or the inside of your thigh, or maybe coming into half lotus pose, finding your preferred position. Strong, deep breaths. Two more breaths, beautiful. And on your next exhale, softening down with control, changing sides to find your preferred tree pose. Knowing that this strengthens the thighs, the calves, and your spine. It can also help with sciatic pain if you do have any issues with your lower back. Taking that knee out to the side. Two more breaths. And exhaling gracefully to come back to centre. Finding our triangle pose. Wonderful to help reduce anxiety and really great for our spinal health. So taking that right foot out to the front of your mat, drawing up through your pelvic floor muscles, inhaling deeply. And exhaling, folding over towards that right foot and extending up, opening through the side of your body. Breathing deeply here. Knowing that you're stretching your spine, your back, your shoulders, your ankles, your hips and your groin. Take a deep inhale, draw yourself up with control, change the direction of your hips. When you're comfortable with your alignment, using that exhale to soften from your hip crease, take your hand to where you can reach And lengthen as you breathe deeply into your body. Inhaling, drawing yourself up to centre, and release your hands as you heel toe your feet in towards each other. And then just give your legs and your arms a little shake out. Oh, hopefully you feel a bit lighter already. Beautiful. So one more relaxed Uttanasana. Lengthen as you inhale. Exhale, softening everything forwards. Again, just releasing through your lower back and maybe just swaying your hips from side to side if that feels good. Exhale, hands to the floor and uncurling very, very slowly. Big toes together. Extend down through your fingertips. And let's think once more about our posture as we come up to arrow pose. So we're keeping our feet on the floor. Inhaling, reaching tall, hands together, lengthening up to the sky. Feeling that opening through your abdomen and through your chest. Practicing your Ujjayi breath. One more. Exhaling down the centre line and step your feet apart, hip width. And just to remind you, when we talk about hip width, it's normally about 2 fists worth. Sometimes we have our feet, we think it should be wider, but this is good alignment for our hips. So just try it. It's got a little gauge of where your feet should be. Lovely. Well done. So from here, we're going to take, what will we do next? Eagle arms. Wonderful for our focus, and if we feel focused, that can give us a sense of confidence. So inhale, arms extended, crossing your arms at the elbows, bending in towards each other, backs of the hands together, or maybe cross once more. If you want to deeper stretch, take these elbows up towards the sky, and breathing in between your shoulder blades, looking into your arms, or maybe close your eyes. Inhaling, exhale, lowering down. Inhale, changing sides. Make sure you connect with your breath and find the edge of the stretch that you're comfortable in. Inhale. Exhaling to soften. Move these shoulders in any way that you feel will just release and make you feel good. Beautiful. So let's find our warrior one. We're talking about confidence, so we have to bring in our warriors. So bring, if you can, your hips towards the front of your mat. Just check your knees above your ankle, not in front of it. And just adjust your hips so that you're comfortable. Inhaling to open up through the front, the sides, and gently compressing through your back. Inhale, straightening that front leg, palms together, opening up into Sky Archer, a wonderful heart opener here. Giving yourself the confidence to take on whatever comes your way. Inhaling down the centre line, and then carefully rotate the hips to the opposite side to find warrior one here. Trying to press into the outside of that back foot. Take your navel to your spine. Let's engage through these core muscles. Inhaling, straightening through your front leg, palms together. Take a gentle back bend, if that is possible for you, carefully. Opening up slightly further through the front of your body. Exhaling down the centre line and take your hands to both sides of that front foot. Coming into runner's lunge here as we press that heel down behind us. Looking ahead confidently. Breathing strongly. One more breath. Carefully step that foot forwards and then changing sides for no lunge. Runner's lunge even, sorry. See if you can breathe into your pelvis. Soften this hips down towards the floor. Wonderful stretch for our thighs. Inhaling, stepping that back foot forwards, coming halfway up, and then folding on an exhale, Uttanasana. Come to your breath here. One more breath. And as you inhale, we're going to come halfway up. And lovely flat back, extending these fingers forward. Half standing forward fold, Ardha Uttanasana. Lengthening through these fingers. Strengthening our spine. And inhale, coming up to extended mountain. And then reaching up through one arm at a time. Lengthening through your ribs. Inviting that breath into your body. You are capable. You are strong. Two more on each side. And exhaling down the centre line, step your feet together. Let's come into twisted chair, twisted Uttanasana. Press your knees and your ankles, your feet towards each other. Press these palms together, twisting, opening up through your heart space and your back. Inhale to centre, exhaling through the opposite side, keeping nice balance through these feet, grinding through the soles and the heels of your feet. Inhaling to centre, coming up. And then soften these shoulder blades down your back. So if you'd like to get a little sip of water, you're very welcome. We've released quite a lot of toxins so far through these twists. So just make sure that you're feeling good, feeling hydrated. And while we're just taking a few breaths, just recognising where in your body you can feel any little bits of tightness, anything that doesn't feel quite right. I'm going to try and target those areas with your breath. Okay, one more balance. So grind down to that right foot. If you want to use the wall, you're very welcome. We're going to come into big toe holds. So gently, gently, hand on your hip or against the wall, drawing this knee up the centre line of your body, pressing away through your heel or through your toe, whatever feels good. Strong breaths, find a really strong fixed gaze point. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, take this knee out to the side. Gently extending through your hip flexor here. Strong, straight spine. And inhaling, coming to centre. Exhaling, changing the weight. Drawing up carefully. Remember, this is balance that we're working on. Balance gives us confidence. Take a deep inhale. And then exhaling, drawing this knee out to the side. Inhaling, drawing it to centre. Exhale, press it down, take your feet slightly apart. And we come into some half Sun Salutations. Keep this lovely warm energy moving. Inhaling, extended mountain. Exhale, softening Uttanasana. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way back up to extended Uttanasana. And exhaling back to centre. Let's flow, finding your own rhythm. Keep going, we're going to do about 5 or 6. So one more, wherever you are. Feeling good. Our practice is all about that. I'll meet you back in Samastiti, hands together. Pressing your thumbs in towards your sternum. Just feel that heat between your fingers and your palms. That is your prana, your energy. See if you can hear and feel the sound of your heart beating. Feeling grateful for all the amazing things that your body can do. Slowly coming back to our normal breath. Releasing on an exhale. We're going to take pyramid pose. So just quite a narrow stance. And then you can either take your opposite elbow or take reverse prayer here. Or maybe bringing your arms up, take your elbows out to the side. Final posture is to take these arms up between your shoulder blades. So inhale, both legs straight, take a back bend, and exhale, softening forwards. Drawing the crown of your head towards the front of your shin. Just checking that your hips are square towards the front of your mat. Breathing into your hamstrings, into your quadricep. Inhaling deeply to draw yourself up when you're ready. Keep your arms for the arms, take your hips to the opposite side of your mat. And lengthen to open up on an inhale. Exhaling, draping your body forwards. Breathing deeply into your body. Inhaling, come up to centre, release your hands, and then we're going to carefully come down onto all fours. And we're just going to take nice big circles through our hips. Go in a clockwise direction first of all if you can, just releasing through our lower back. Moving with the rhythm of your breath. And then change direction in your own time. And then just working out the tail of the dog. Taking your hips from side to side. Again, if you have any issues with your lower back, this is really great just to release. It's interesting because I go for reflexology with Gemma at Beyond Bliss every 3 weeks. And she always says that she finds my sciatic nerve is a little bit tense, but I never ever notice it. But this is a really, really nice way just to soften through our lower back. Beautiful. So find your cat-cow now as we gently roll through our spine. Just remembering to inhale as you open up and press that tailbone back. Filling your lungs, filling your tummy, and exhaling, drawing that chin to your chest. See if you can really feel that stretch across your shoulder blades with your exhale. Pressing the mat away with your hands. Let me watch you. Beautiful. And all the while drawing our navel up towards our spine, engaging our root lock and retaining this energy. It's going to give us confidence, give us strength. Feeling that warmth in your body and recognising that connection between your movement and your calmness in your mind. And for our next posture, we're going to take threading the needle. Gently twisting. Take your right arm through and that right ear down to the floor. Pressing that tailbone up to the sky. And you can either stay here or take that arm up to the sky and maybe take it behind your back, lifting that shoulder blade up towards the sky. One more breath. Inhaling to draw yourself to centre and take 3 or 4 more rounds of cat-cow. Bringing our spine back to neutral before we move into the twist. one time, and on exhale, left arm through the right this time. Softening down and finding that stretch. Breathing deeply into your body. It's all about feeling good. When you're ready, inhaling, drawing the arm out, and then take your time to come down to one of our favourites, Sphinx Pose, gentle, gentle back bend. Pressing down through your forearms and inhaling, opening up through the front of your body, all the way from your pelvis up through your throat. Soften your face, soften your shoulders. And maybe, to go a bit further, just contracting through your buttocks to really tone here. Drawing up the muscles from your pelvic floor, from your rectal muscles. Two more breaths. And then take your arms wider. And as you inhale, lifting up to seal pose. So it's a really nice wide stretch here. We're going to hold it for up to 5 or 6 breaths. And then we're going to do a little flow with it. So this is a slightly deeper back bend. Working this upper body strength. Take a deep inhale and exhale, lowering down. Use your next inhale, lifting up once more. Softening on that exhale. So just going at your own speed here. Really drawing that breath deeply down into your tummy. Empowering and healing each breath. You're going to take no nonsense from anyone. Feeling strong and proud through this expansion of your chest. So you can take a few more, or if you wish to rest, come down to Crocodile Pose. I'm going to do a few more just because it feels good. And if you feel like you want to hold it once more when you're up, if that feels good, then please do. Just make the practice show. So wherever you are, take 2 more breaths. And then soften down to relax in Crocodile Makarasana. Allow your feet to soften, your shoulders to soften, and your hips and your pelvis to sink down into your mat. Take 3 more breaths here in Crocodile. As you inhale, bring your hands underneath your chins, peeling yourself up, coming back, and we're going to come into a really lovely version of Child's Pose, elbows wide, palms together, fingers facing the sky, and just soften the front of your body down, pointing your fingers skyward, forward, forehead to the floor. To make it more active, consciously press that tailbone back down behind you and imagine that your breath is washing up and down either side of your spine. Searching for the stillness here. Maybe you have thoughts that come into your head. Just imagine them floating past like they're on clouds. Thoughts come, the thoughts go. The clouds come, the clouds go. Three more breaths here. Knowing that these resting poses are just as important as our more active ones. Inhale, walk your hands back towards your body and bring your knees together. So either sitting on your heels, or if you want to have a bigger stretch through your ankles, soften your bottom down between your legs, so your bottom's on the floor. Inhaling, extending up, reaching tall, relaxing these shoulders down. Let's think about our posture once more. Just adjust if you're not comfortable with your bottom on the floor, and back up onto your heels. Inhaling, coming up, and exhale, let's take melting heart or extended puppy pose. Forehead to the floor, take your arms wide, keeping your bottom up. And we're stacking our knees under our hips as always. See if you can visualize your heart softening down, creating space. One more breath. Inhaling, coming back up, and then placing your hands on your lower back, coming into supported camel, or if you want to go into the full posture, you're very welcome. Supported is just holding onto your lower back here, pressing these hips gently forward, looking up as you press down into the tops of your feet. Maybe going further, hands down to your calves, full posture. Hands onto your heels, lifting and looking back. Inhaling, slowly coming up to centre, and then sitting down, take your legs out in front of you. You know what's coming next. We're going to take a wonderful counter pose, Uttanasana. Inhaling, press away through the heels, and exhale, allow your body to drape forwards. Just relax everything. Inhaling deeply when you're ready, drawing yourself up. We're going to come into supported fish pose. So bringing your arms down, tucking them in towards the sides of your body, pressing away through your feet. Lift your chest. Notice that expansion all the way through your chest, your heart space and your tummy. Matsuyasana. One more breath. And as you exhale, softening the whole of the back of your body down to the floor, arms slightly out to the side with your palms facing up. Taking 5 deep ha breaths here in Shavasana. We're only going to be here for a few breaths, don't get excited. Feel your whole body softening down. We're coming to the reclining part of our practice. It's just going to get more and more chilled from now on. So bending your legs at the knees, grounding down to the soles of your feet, taking your feet about hip width apart, inhaling deeply and exhaling your knees out to the right hand side. We're going to take this lovely reclining flow. Inhaling to centre, exhaling out to the left. So just make sure that your head is on the floor here. Sorry Geraldine, it's just so I can see you all, that's it. And now keep doing this, but go even more slowly, as if you're doing it in slow motion. And just see if you can notice all the subtle movements, the subtle workings of your body through your lower back, through your spine. So once more on each side. And then we're going to come into Happy Baby Pose and Untitled. So if you're not familiar, I'll just talk you through this one. Again, lying on your back, lifting both legs to the sky. Your soles are parallel, and then taking hold of either the insteps or the outsides of your feet. And draw these knees down the outside of your body. If it feels good, you may want to rock across your sacrum here, just gently massaging through your lower back. Two more breaths here in Happy Baby. And on an inhale, extend your legs to the sky. Press away through your toes. And take a few deep breaths here. And just notice where you feel the stretch. Visualizing your breath moving through these muscles, these tendons and ligaments. And on your next exhale, press away through your heels. Notice now where the stretch is. As you exhale, bringing your feet down and take the soles of your feet together to come into reclining butterfly. Supta Baddha Konasana, and allow these knees to gently roll out to the sides. And take both your hands to your tummy this evening. See if you can accentuate that breath fingertips touching, and allowing your fingertips to come apart and then back together through your breath. Taking the hands to the outsides of your legs and draw them together, and then squeeze them up to your chest in Uttanasana. Give yourselves a big hug. So you're going to draw that right knee into your chest and then extend away through the left leg. So we're going to do bicycling the legs. So keeping that right knee in towards your body, you're going to bend the left leg and you're going to cycle. So you want to press away through your heel if you can, gently extending through the muscles in your leg. See how that feels. All the while drawing the right leg in towards your abdomen. And then maybe try going backwards with that left leg. See how that feels. Changing sides. And pedaling backwards with that right leg. And then bring both knees into your chest once more, squeezing them in, and maybe rocking from side to side. And then I invite you to roll onto your right hand side. And if you've got a cushion handy, you want to put it onto your head, just make sure that you're comfy on your right hand side. All the way around. And we're going to do cooling moon breath, which is really lovely just to calm our nervous system towards the end of our practice. And if you're in bed and you're finding it difficult to get settled, this is a really lovely, lovely pranayama to do. So you're going to cover over your right nostril with your right thumb. Closing your eyes and just breathing deeply in and out through your left nostril. Just be careful if you have asthma and you're not getting enough breath, then obviously just stop straight away. If you're a bit sinusy and it's not comfortable, then just breathe normally. Sending the messages to your brain, to your nervous system, that you're relaxing, your body is at peace. Giving a sense of calm, emotionally, physically and spiritually. Feel yourself softening even more. Taking 3 more rounds of breath. as if it's time to rest completely. Preparing for your Shavasana, I'm going to do a really lovely guided meditation this evening. So just get yourself really cosy. If you're getting into bed, then take your time. Maybe a blanket or a big pair of socks and fine slippers. Just take your time. So this guided meditation is really good for our confidence and allows us to feel that we have some control over our thoughts. So make sure that you're comfortable first of all in Shavasana, softened completely through the back of your body. And take a slow, deep inhale. And a complete exhale. And as you begin awareness of your breath, start to notice what thoughts are going through your mind. What are you thinking about? So now try not to get caught up in your thoughts, but just begin to notice them as they travel across your mind. Let them go as they can, just watching them coming and going. And continue to breathe deeply. You may visualize these thoughts as leaves on the river, or as before, passing by on clouds. Let them come and let them go. So now I'll begin to describe some settings. Allow your mind to jump immediately to these settings. Try to let your mind be free to travel and don't become attached to any one setting or image. You are a traveller jumping from place to place in your mind. Now we will begin. Imagine in your mind an ocean. And there a deep blue ocean. A beach with white sand. A seagull flying over the sand. Pelicans chasing the current over the waves. The sound and sight of the waves crashing on the beach. The white sand. The desert. 3 cacti in the desert. Blue sky. Blue cloudless sky. Birds singing. A walled garden. Lush, green, fresh grass. Storm clouds. A cool breeze. The crack of thunder. The dark sky illuminated by lightning. A long, dry dirt road stretching towards the horizon. A grove of olive trees. expanse of lavender plants. A farmer, a woman in a red dress pulling water from a well, children playing in the puddles, a tall, spindly tree stretching up to the sky, blue sky, warm sun, mountains in the distance topped with snow, a wooden farmhouse, a stable, horses eating hay in a corral, sunset, a flock of blackbirds in the sky, the hoot of an owl, the sounds of crickets, a red front door, a swing blowing gently in the breeze, a glass of fizzing, cold, sweet lemonade, a cosy chair next to the fire, a black cat sleeping on a small rug, an old lady sipping tea, a rose garden in full bloom, a robin singing outside the window, a garden hammock, cool, dry concrete, a church with tall spires, white, fluffy clouds, two white doves sitting closely together, a burning candle with your favourite scent, the rhythm of a flickering candle, a burning candle, a burning candle. Now take a slow, deep inhale and a long, complete exhale. Very slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. And gently moving your head from side to side. And if it feels good, extend your arms overhead. And then draw your knees up to your chest, giving yourselves a big hug. And gently rocking from side to side. And then place your feet on the floor in your usual place, either in front of you or rolling onto your side. And rubbing the palms of your hands together, producing some wonderful heat. And place your hands, as they always do, gently over your closed eyelids. Gently smiling and feeling grateful for your strength and for what your body can do. Rock them together once more. And again, place them over your closed eyes. Feeling confident, knowing that you have refueled your fire. And then widening through your fingers. I invite you to slowly open your eyes to bring your full awareness back into your room. You're very welcome to stay here, relaxing, or if you wish to come and join us sitting in easy pose. Taking a few deep rounds of breath in and out through your nose. And then bring your hands together in Anjali Mudra. Soften your shoulders down one last time. Tuck your chin, close your eyes. As I read you our finishing quote. Again, it's about confidence. And it's from Sangeeta Rana. She says, "Don't chase anything. Keep doing what you need to do. Be focused. And be aware that one day it will happen as you had wished. Never give up on your hard work and hope. Both are extremely powerful." Thank you so much for your company this evening. I hope you drink lots of water now, and I hope you feel really strong, really confident. Namaste. Thank you so much, guys. I look forward very much to seeing you later in the week, maybe in our live class on Wednesday, and if not, on Zoom, and maybe on Sunday when we go for a sea swim. Thank you so much. If you want a copy of the quote for tonight, just let me know. Even the meditation, I can give you a copy. Thank you. Good night. Thank you. Good night. See you, Eva. Good night, guys. Night, night. Thank you.